Norway, a country of northern Europe that occupies the western half of the Scandinavian peninsula. Nearly half of the inhabitants of the country live in the far south, in the region around Oslo, the capital. About two-thirds of Norway is mountainous, and of its much intended coastline, carved by deep glacial fjords, some 50,000 islands. Lying on the northern outskirts of the European continent and thus avoiding the characteristics of a geographic crossroads, Norway has maintained a great homogeneity among its people and their way of life. Some basic information about Norway. Its official name is the Kingdom of Norway, and the meaning of the word Norway is the Northern Way. The head of the state. Norway still follows a monarchy system, so the head of the state is King Harald V. Its capital is Oslo, the biggest city of Norway. The official languages that are spoken are Norwegian Sami. There is no such official religion followed here, but still 50% of the people are Christian. The monetary unit that is used is Norwegian krone, and its exchange rate is $1 equals to 8.937 Norwegian krone. In terms of population, it is 117 in rank, and the total population is 5,352,000 as per 2019 estimates, and the total area of Norway is 385,200 kilometers. In terms of literacy, it has world's one of the highest literacy rate, that is 100%. The world's longest road tunnel is in Norway. At an astonishing 15 miles or 24.5 kilometers long, the Liadral Tunnel is the world's longest tunnel, costing 1 billion Norwegian krone or about 110 million US dollars. The tunnel connects the small communities of Liadral and Orland. Every 6 km there is a cave to separate sections of road. The lighting varies throughout the tunnel and caves to bring routine and provide a varied view. It's a tiring drive through the tunnel, but the lighting makes a massive difference. At each end, cameras count the number of cars entering and exiting the tunnel. This helps to ensure a swift response in the event of accident or breakdown. The Nobel Peace Prize is awarded in Norway's capital, Oslo. The Norwegian capital has been the proud venue of the Nobel Peace Prize ceremony every year since 1901. The other Nobel Prizes in chemistry, literature, physics, and physiology are awarded in Stockholm and Sweden. This peculiar event is due to the wishes of Alfred Nobel, the Swedish chemist who bequeathed his wealth to create the awards upon his death. No one quite sure why he chose Norway for the Peace Prize. No one's salary is private in Norway. Yes, the income and wealth of residents is on public records in Norway. Anybody can see anybody's annual income, income tax paid, and total wealth in Norway. There is no law to stop someone from doing so. The concept behind this is that the tax evasion becomes much more difficult to accomplish. If you are recording a low income or wealth but are driving around in a brand new Tesla, the authorities are going to be suspicious about you. Norwegians rock the Winter Olympics. Norway is the world's most successful nation at the Winter Olympics game. Despite having little more than just 5 million residents, Norway has won more medals than any other country in Olympic history. The world's most remote island is a Norwegian territory. Yes, Bouvet Island in the South Atlantic Ocean is the planet's most remote island. It is approximately 1700 km north of the coastline of Antarctica and 2600 km away from the South African coast. The closest inhabited island is the British Overseas Territory of Tristan, more than 2000 kilometers away. Tristan is also an extremely remote place with no airports. No one knows how long Norway's coastline is. Yes, this is true. We know how much land Norway covers, but one thing no one can agree on is how long Norway's coastline actually is. If you draw a straight line along the coast, it would be about 1650 miles long. But once you add in all the bays and long fjords, then Norway is known for, plus the distance around all its various islands. The real length of its coastline could be anywhere around 16,000 miles to even 63,000 miles. And because of this reason, Norway is considered to have one of the longest coastlines in the world. Europe's biggest herd of reindeers live in Norway. Yes, Europe's biggest herd of reindeers live in Hardangervilla in Norway. This national park includes vast plateaus, lush valleys, high mountains, and distant glaciers. The number of wild reindeers living here in winter totals around 25,000 animals, of which up to 7,000 are found in Hardangervilla. For centuries, wild reindeers used to roam freely across Norway, but as a result of extensive hunting, they were driven into the mountainous areas of south central Norway in the late 19th century. Norway isn't powered by oil. Sure, Norway's oil and gas industry has powered the economy, but it doesn't power the nation's homes. Around 98% of Norway's domestic power usage is drawn from hydroelectric power. Although Norway is only ranked 9th globally based on the percentage of domestic power sourced from renewable sources, the country actually generates more electricity than of any other 8 countries ranked above them, and even combined them. Northern Lights and midnight sun could be seen in Norway. The Arctic Circle runs through the northern part of Norway, meaning that locations above this line experience both polar night and the midnight sun, and offers a good chance of seeing the northern lights during the dark winter months. One common misconception is that you can see the northern lights everywhere in Norway, but this is however not true. They are very rarely visible as far south as, say, Bergen or Oslo. But for the best chance of seeing them, you want to be at least as far as north as the city Tromsø, nicknamed as the gateway to the Arctic. And finally, Norway is one of the happiest places on earth. It is hard to say whether it is all that space and fresh air, or maybe the country's strong social programs or the relative wealth of the nation. But still, Norway is consistently ranked as one of the most happiest places in the entire globe. It was even in the first position of the World Happiness Record in 2007 and has been in the top 10 since 2013. So if you want to lead a happy life after retirement, Norway should be the best place you wanna go. So these were some of the most interesting and amazing facts about Norway that you shouldn't have known. If you liked any of the facts, please like the video, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that you do not miss any of our new videos.